Goeiemiddag, goeiemiddag. Hier vanuit Franskraal en Gansbaai. Lekker weer vandag, so ek het net ietsie wat ek vertel. En ek gaan nou maar in Engels praat, want ek dink meeste mense verstaan Engels, selfs ons Afrikaners. Ons is nie te swak daarmee nie. Alhoewel Engels sukkel 'n bietjie met Afrikaans soms, so ons gaan 'n bietjie voortgaan in Engels. We would like to announce an existing opportunity for everyone involved in the South African camping and leisure industry. It's our intention to compile and publish a brand new South African camping guide for 2026. We've been working non-stop for the past 3 months, preparing, compiling, organizing, reaching out and getting ready for this project. Today our group has 5,000 persons participating and it's growing by the hour. Let me tell you a little bit about ourselves. Myself and my wife are entrepreneurs. We are qualified graphic designers and illustrators, and I'm also a freelance writer, translator. Furthermore, we have always been avid campers, and after the sale of our last printing business in August this year, we decided to become long-stay campers, since we really appreciate the lifestyle. We've spent the past 3 months doing extensive research into the camping industry in South Africa, and it's very diverse. Camping enthusiasts in South Africa can be divided into the following segments. You get long-stay campers, which are mostly pensioners. These campers change campsites approximately every 3 months, and they camp all year. Long-stay campsites have special rates for these people. Then you get your weekend campers. A large number of campers belong to this group, who mostly camp on weekends. They like fishing, kayaking, and off-the-grid campsites. Your holiday campers, they normally camp during school holidays. It's an institution, and they often return to the same campgrounds. Your adventure campers normally camp, they always camp, but they normally chase adventure. And as a rule, they use 4x4 vehicles and off-road campers, sometimes just tents. They don't mind to camp off-grid. Off-grid campers, they prefer off-grid. Closer to nature, the better. They also prefer 4x4s and bush wagons and tents. Here's what we found with our research. There are possibly in excess of 1,500 campgrounds in South Africa. Of these, only about 979 sites are presented in existing guides and on social platforms. None of them are together on one platform or in one guide. So it's a mix and match. If you need something, you've got to go look at quite a couple of sites to find what you're looking for. There's more than 50 camping groups on the internet. Combined registered participation of definitely more than 800,000 users. And I think I'm a little bit on the low side here because as time progressed, I found many. We've polled some of these groups to determine if they would buy a new camping guide, and the response was phenomenally positive. Remember, I'm an Afrikaans guy, so doing utmost best with English here. We also asked them what kind of information they would like in a camping guide, and we picked up quite a few shortcomings on existing guides, which tend to be very outdated and lacking relevant information. Across the board, campers asked for a grading system. We've designed guidelines for a 5-star grading system for campgrounds. This is still under consideration. We might leave it to users to grade these campsites on an ongoing basis, which will then be updated on the system. Or maybe move to a 10-star grading. Not 100% sure about this yet. We still need to do some more polls and talk to some more people. These grading system consists of attractions and close range, overall groundskeeping, type of amenities within a camp, solutions, shops, restaurants, whether they have play areas, swimming facilities, kind of shade, ease of access, electricity, points, Wi-Fi availability, cell signal availability, and there's quite a couple. Campers have become more discerning in their expectation. As a rule, they need more information on campground. For example, safety issues, the availability of shopping centers nearby, help with setting up camp for older people, the availability of private ablutions, roof over campsites, grassed or paved sites, disability-friendly campgrounds, animal-friendly campgrounds, Wi-Fi and cell signal availability. They also want more info on local attractions. They also want to know whether there's pensioner discounts, the availability of laundry facilities, how far are the clinics and hospitals, which is mostly for our long-stay pensioners, and whether camp water is safe for human consumption, just to mention a few. As of 2020, South Africa had 98,051 caravans registered with the National Traffic Information System. This is the most recent information we could find that's reasonably reliable as far as reliability goes in South Africa concerning anything. Additionally, in this guide, we will incorporate camping etiquette, technical hints for camping and towing, legislation concerning camping and towing, weather and road conditions for selected routes, insurance information, safety rules for towing, and a couple of camping tales and anecdotes just to entertain the reader or the user. SACampingGuide 26 will be published in an A5 format. It will be 200 single pages, which means 400 face pages. There will be 5 camps in a column, style listing per page. That means there will be 300 pages full color. Advertisements is going to be spread over 35 pages. And all other information, the hints and everything else will cover around about 65 pages. Of course, all these can be adapted to requirements once we start playing through the layouts. Additionally, we will incorporate a number of full color visual advertisements on the also in the following format: A5, 5, A6, we expect 10, and then there'll be a smaller one, which is a quarter page. It's 100mm by 70mm. There'll be 80 of them for manufacturers and suppliers of camping vehicles, tents, camping. And this will be available on a first come, first served basis. But the number here can also be adapted at any time. We'll just see how it goes. We've contacted local radio stations and podcasts, and they are very eager and willing to accommodate us in the raising of awareness and marketing of this guide. The guide's not only going to be marketed in book form. That'll probably be a limited book form, maybe 200 prints to start off with. But we're also doing an e-book, which we believe is very easy to operate if your information is listed properly. And then, of course, there'll be a web page. As another marketing aid, we are creating a YouTube channel. I'll give you the link in a little while. And there we'll have daily updates about our progress, and there'll be a live Q&A once a week where enthusiasts can participate directly. It's a very popular medium in today's world, very popular all over the world. So we thought we're going to incorporate that. Obviously, this is a huge undertaking which will be executed within a 10-month framework so far, requiring us to visit between 6 to 10 campgrounds a day, which is very possible if we stay over in one campground, we use a motorcycle, we visit however many campgrounds we can fit into that day, with like a small motorbike within maybe 100-mile radius, 100 radius. I guess some days it'll be 5, some days it'll be 3, other days it'll be 12. Who knows? We're going to make it a very short. We just got to meet and greet, take a couple of pictures, and we'll have a standard form that the owners or managers will have to complete that will give us all the information we need about the campground. We're perfectly willing to do the legwork and a compilation of this camping guide, but of course we need sponsors for equipment and services, since this is a huge undertaking stretching over many months. We are open to offers on a front and back page design, we've already designed one, but of course it's just a design, nothing is finalized yet, and we need participation in this, and we hope that our major sponsors will come in to help us with it. It's a great photo opportunity. We've completed the design for it, but that might also change, like I say, depending on sponsor participation. In the beginning, we said we needed a sponsored bush caravan, branded with SACampingGuide 2026 logo, so we can visit off-grid and 4x4 campsites as well. But this has been dealt with. We sold our 4-litre Territory, just a gas guzzler, and we bought a Volkswagen microbus and we converted it into a camper ourselves, right here in Gans Bay. Then we need a capable sponsored towing vehicle, which was also in the original draft, branded, of course. Once again, this has been dealt with. Microbus bus is fully adequate for us. It's got a double bed in it, it's got a fridge in it, and it's got a little packing space. So perfectly happy with it. It's got power, connections, so it's 100% for what we need. So quick setup and a quick tear down, and we can move on to the next camera. We need recording equipment and internet access. We still need this. Maybe a mountable or a portable video camera would suffice. At the moment we're using a webcam and a portable camera, but it's not really doing it for us. We've decided we will cover the internet cost ourselves. No sponsors step up. Then fuel might be a problem because it's a lot of fuel we're going to use. So if we can get sponsors to help with that, it will be great. Otherwise, we're considering to charge a fee of 150 Rand for each camp's listing, which is a very, very cheap advertising fee. But that should get us going and cover some of our fuel costs. So you're welcome. Once again, let us know what you think about it. Then we need somebody to set up a functioning YouTube channel, preferably with a subscriber base. Glad to say this is done. Once again, I'll give you the link for that. We still need a Fender type trailer to transport our camping equipment, tools and such. There's chairs, there's tables, cooking utensils, the basic things people carry with them when they camp. At the moment, the combi is just good for sleeping and storing some stuff in, so we still have some other stuff. And we're also considering a small off-road capable motorcycle to reach off-road campsites and to move quicker between campsites than with a combi and a trailer beyond. We've done the designs for the branding of a bus, but depending on sponsors, the design might change. We also received some very good designs from private people, which we are considering using. Lovely stuff, much better than I did. Thus far, we funded all expenses ourselves, but it would be really nice if some sponsors would come aboard. We've spent up to today 62,000 Rand, and our savings is kind of a little bit low. We're not as strong as we were in the beginning, or it doesn't go as far as we thought it would go. We had a little bit of problem with the combi we bought. Obviously, you only find the problems after you bought and paid for it. Once you get home, we fixed most things, fixed everything we could afford, but we have a little problem with the gearbox. It jumps out a second. As you all know, second is a very, very gear. So we got a quote from a local mechanic. He's a Volkswagen specialist here in Gans Bay. He says 7,500 Rand. He'll take out the gearbox and replace the servos or synchros or whatever they need to do. I don't know names, but gearboxes. So we would like a little bit of help here. We have over 5,000 people on our group, and if only 750 people gave 10 Rand each, then we can get this gearbox fixed, because without this definitely not going to hit a long road. It's not really debatable. It'll be foolish to use it as it is. So hopefully somebody would come along to help us a little bit, as the means to help us. Yeah, that's about it. All I can say is we're going to travel many miles. We're going to speak to people. We'll compile and illustrate the guide, print the first 2,000 guides at our own cost, and then increase print as demand increase. Complete guide available web-based platform as well as the ebook. And then interested parties are welcome to contact us. Cell number 079 916 8496. Repeat that, 079 916 8496. Excuse me. Our email is SACampingGuide 2026 at proton.me. But all this information is available in our Facebook group, which you can also find new SA Camping Guide 2026. Very easy to remember, very easy to find. We just want to thank all the many camping enthusiasts who helped us thus far, for recommendations and suggestions. Please don't stop. Things are going to get a lot more interesting as time progresses, and we can share our experiences on YouTube. It's going to be a little bit of personal experiences also that's going to be shared, obviously, and a project like this. You have to be a little bit more open and privacy. We're very private people. Obviously, we're going to have to open up. That is fine with us. Honest, God-fearing, regular people. So I want to do some good, and know there's old people and pensioners, and especially SACA pensioners. It's having a really tough time to make ends meet, and they've gone over to the long stay camping side of life because it's a lot cheaper to live, and for everybody else at camps it's a lot less stressful, a lot cheaper, it's easier, it's a lot more pleasant. It's just a nicer life. We enjoy it tremendously. Every day is just a feast, even if we don't have a lot of money or we don't have a lot of things. It's not about that. It's about your experience, and your experience is wonderful. That's all I can say. Campers are a special breed by themselves, and thus far I've had great experiences with them. So very, very happy. That specific respect. So please follow us. If you can, help us. Partake in on the Facebook page. Send us your questions. We'll answer them truthfully, honestly, and let's make this happen. It's going to be great for everybody that's in the camping industry. Make life a lot easier. There's no camping guide that contains the information that we got. That I can guarantee you. I don't do things like this. This is going to be done properly, and it's going to be done very well. So God bless, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you very much. And we got to stop.